So I started. So I started recording without actually. I'm not sure. I started talking without actually recording. Like it was pretty much of a clear understanding. It was coming through me again, and it's like, oh wait, I didn't record this one. And it's like, I don't want to feel like I have to record everything, but I do, because again, one of my things is after like letting go and letting whatever entity or spirit is coming through me go through freely. Once that happens, I don't, sometimes I don't, right after I do it, I want to watch it here. I want to watch it. What did I just say? That was really good, because none of us is rehearsed, none of us is practiced. I'm sorry, it's really hot. Actually, you know what? And I turn the fan off because it makes too much noise when I'm playing something. But you know what? I think I might have to turn it off. It's like hot here. You know what? I can do without it. I can do without it until I finish this thing. And you know, it's. I shouldn't have to justify what I'm doing. I'm doing it because they're asking me to do this. And when I talk, it's not an ego thing. I'm not talking and then really look how great I am. It's look at my ego. It's so blown up because I mean, it definitely can't be with 3 or 4 views. 52 views. In 2 years. Meanwhile, what I said the other day, two cats playing with yarn and gets 3 million views and 300, 400, 500,000 likes. Okay. That's the problem with your civilization. And not to say that there's something really cute about two cats playing with yarn. It's that nothing that expresses the idea, right, of a true and quick change in the direction of the civilization and how we treat each other as human beings and Mother Earth. That's it. It's very important. It's probably the most important thing that we pretty much ignore as a civilization. Well, you do, and I mean, when I was here as a human. So the last one that I recall, and don't forget, they're all linear. They happen at the same time. All reincarnated lives happening at the same time. There's a time for a back, and you always think, oh, we're past lives. Right? It's also forward lives. It's also lives that are happening right now. It's a multi-dimensional thing. So focusing on understanding everything about this existence. I don't mean what the molecules are made of and where the God molecule is and whatever else you guys waste your fucking time on, man. I'm talking about what your purpose is as a human being on this planet. And anything that stops that process, then you should know. You should know. It's in your DNA. You should know. Your DNA tells you, let's see, your heart how to beat. Your DNA tells, let's see, your eyes how to see. Your DNA tells that your ears and hands and feet and do what they need to do. Why then would it not tell the consciousness that is like driving? It's like being in a car, like a Tesla car, right? And it's like it's giving all this, all the components. They're all talking to each other beautifully, like nicely, right? And all of a sudden, you get into the car and go like, "Okay, car, where are we going?" And the car doesn't say a word to you. Okay, car, let me try to figure out how you work, because then I can maybe I can manually drive you. The reason the DNA doesn't want to speak to you is because you don't want to speak to it. You rather do something that a group of people, mostly men, have put together to make a profit on something, make that more important to believe and understand than what your own body is doing. There is nothing your scientists could ever come up with that will completely and utterly figure out how DNA works. It's like the problem. You see, the problem with your entire science. I'm a science geek. I was. I'm into all all those things, the sci-fi movies, and it's great to see. And I say, oh wow, but there's a reality behind all that maybe isn't as graphic and as Star Wars, but it really is something that is similar to this human existence, but at a much higher level, and provides the structure that the DNA is made from. To relay this information. Again, in this dimension, if you figure out how DNA works, it's about the biggest waste of your fucking time that there is. You'll know how DNA works, in the next dimension that you're in. But you waste your time trying to figure out instead of what? Evolving and ascending. Those two things are important as a human. The most important thing as a human, what's more important? Making a lot of money, right? Spending it, having a good time, right? For men, it's getting laid. For women, sometimes it could be getting laid too. It's let's see what else. Eating, watching a good movie, getting a good job that pays well and has benefits, and then has a good retirement plan. Do you see? You see what it should be, okay? Then the DNA is like okay, but what it is like the DNA. What am I gonna do with this asshole? It's like, I'm here, don't worry about it. I'll take care of the rest of the body. It's like you get into the car, like, all right, yeah. So how does this work? How does it? Don't worry about it, man. Just I'll take care of it. Just go ahead and tell me where you want to go, and I'll bring you as a car. And I'll make sure all the components bring you. Okay, cool. Sounds good, man. All right. I don't know where I want to go. I said, oh, okay. Why'd you get in the car? Oh, I bought this car and I wanted to see, if I got along with the rest of the what you guys are talking about, and because you guys always talk, and I come in the car, it's like everybody just becomes quiet, and it's like I want to figure out how every part of this car works. I said, why? Because I don't know, because maybe I want to build one of them. All right, but that's just if you tell me where you want to go, I'll get you there really quickly and safely, and then you can go on with the thing that you have to do. Not sit in this car and then try to figure out how the car works so that you can create another one, and then you feel godlike, and then you'll say, well, I know how everything works in this body. Your scientists will never figure it out. Why the fuck are they wasting their time doing that? Why? You think tribal cultures did? No. Tribal cultures just ask the spirit guides, what do we do? And the spirit guides, sure, here you go. That's what you do. You know what you guys do? You don't have spirit guides, so you look in books that people wrote about theories, and then you try to prove those theories, and more waste of time, more waste of fucking time. The particle accelerator, what the fuck, man? What the fuck for? I guarantee you don't have to be in spaceships. There's portals. You'll figure out. You'll be indoctrinated into everything else that's around you, and even what you're trying to figure out now. But at that time. Right now, you should be what? Evolving as a civilization, ascending as a soul that's coming through it. Let's see. Taking care of each child born from birth to death, giving it a free existence, making it. It's like you want the child to go and understand and where he has to go through hurdles and stuff, and that's fine. You can put those hurdles there. That's fine. But don't waste every lifetime. Don't waste this every lifetime as you did now. Working these machines that support a wealth system and really a monarchy. There's nothing else. Money produces the kings and queens. Get it? Yeah. At least now, maybe the original ones. But then they had kids, and the only reason they were kings and queens, why? Because they had the money and the power. And when we finally realize that, this king is, because whatever they decide is, and it's usually what they decide for their benefit and it's the benefit of everybody in the country. Is like, taking my children and fighting this other country because you want to, what is it in England that you did? I say, create a vast united kingdom empire so did Rome, so did Spain. The Mayans just expanded. The natives, every native just expanded their tribe a little bit and just went going, still focused on. You went out to conquer, man. Conquer and divide and kill and take and claim ownership and land, everything else that goes with it. Funded by money. If you don't have money to pay your soldiers, you think they would fight for you? For food and what? And I can just go hunt for that shit, man. If you give me money, then I'll go fight your wars, and then I come back and rich. I can give myself a whole bunch of whores, That's what your civilization is. You want to continue that you want to keep on having that going forward, dude. It's going to go away soon. You don't believe me? You think this is a civilization? You think that when you watch Star Trek, the Federation, they're all like, you think Captain Kirk had a salary? just you don't understand. Anything evolved, anything there, okay, doesn't have the thing, the ball and chain that's around your neck, your chain. So as soon as you take out the ball and chain, guess what? You'll get there probably pretty fast. If not, you'll keep on saying it's 100 years from now. And you'll never reach it. You'll never reach it. Because why? Because if you wanted to really reach it, you could do it tomorrow, not in 100 years. Get it? If you really wanted to do the switching from this gassy blood sucking out of Mother Earth, sitting there, if you really wanted to do it in, let's see, a day, you would do it in a day. You know what's stopping you? Money. Budget restraints. Well, how much is it going to cost? We can't give everybody a free car. What are we going to do as a company? What do we do? Instead, you say I have a 50-year plan, 25 years. By 2075, we'll have all electric cars. And we'll figure out all the bad things about them. So by that time, they'll be like, woo! They'll be just, giving us all everything, the speed, the power, everything we have now, except the smell of burning blood. And the somewhere blocked out knowledge that what you're doing to this planet will eventually fucking create your own goddamn demise, man. It's gonna wipe you out as a civilization. You don't believe that? Okay. The oil mongers, the Arab emeralds, all these fucking multi-billionaires, you know what they are? They are the parasites that kill, and their job is to what? Kill Mother Earth. And how do they do it? By sucking the blood out of her and making her a shitload of money off of it. I mean, it's bad enough that vampires actually suck the blood out of their hosts and either turn them into vampires or just drain them until they die. But sometimes they ain't die. You just go in and feed off of them once in a while, right? And little babies, they feed off little babies. Blood head. You see the Dracula movie, right? But they still, at least they, they don't stick the blood into a machine and then drive around with it and feel so powerful and they make a whole shitload of money off that blood. Imagine if they made a whole shitload of money off the blood. My God, they would be fucking. You're taking the blood out of every human being, except just a few. Because if they find out we're vampires, they'll kill us. Okay? What is the fucking difference, man? What are you looking at these fucking cars saying, hey man, fuck it, I don't give a shit, I'll never buy one of those electric cars, man. I know the power of the... One time I got into a Tesla, right? It was in somewhere I was visiting somebody and we called the car, like a cab, and for some reason a Tesla came, and the guy said, if I run out of rides and you're the last one there, you just were lucky, and I give this guy, he gave us the thing, power. I've been in Barracudas, I've been in fucking hot rods, I've been in wow, this is fucking fast. Smell the blood, but the burning blood, but and I was in that Tesla. Oh shit, does this thing fly? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's good, man. Good, thanks. It's a great car. Can everybody get a free one? Hey, Mr. Tesla, can everyone get a free one? Not Mr. Musk. Anyone a free one? No? Then you can take them and shove it up your ass because it's going to take me 50 years. I don't have a fucking car now because I can't afford it. You think I'm going to be able to afford one of yours? Just so I can save on the gas? Oh! This is what you do. You complicate the solution. You make it goddamn difficult and make it take 50 years before all these assholes will die away, and then we'll have their children that'll be accepting of the electric car. You see, this is the problem, and this is why after so many years of what not yet, no, they still got that money. Wait, they're still killing each other? Holy shit! They don't got much time. It's like, we gave them, how much fucking time did we give them this time, man? We stretched 5,000 years and still nothing? They got 2 years, man. They got 2 years. Tell them that. How the fuck am I going to tell them that shit? They're not going to believe that. I don't know. It is, but it's true, right? And I guess the ones that actually believe that it's true because they're hearing it themselves in their own ears from God and from Mother Earth, they're going to try to do something about it really fast. If not, so what do? You just watch yourself die. You watch yourself die. And at the end, you try to, it's the perfect example, a boat, right? A boat with a whole bunch of people, right? And like all of a sudden it starts sinking. It's like, holy shit, what do we do? Like, I don't know. All right, let's try to save it. And, it's like, all right. But some of them are like, oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna stay here. I'm scared if I go out there. And then some of them like, oh, I don't know. And then when the boat starts sinking and drowning, and people, they're like, oh my god, everybody's like at that level. And the ones that wanted to do something at first and nobody else wanted to do it, you know what would happen? They'd be on the top and be like, man, you fucking assholes. We tried to save you, We tried to save you of us. And now we're just watching you guys drown. Now I'm gonna help you. I can, but I'm up here. I'm saving my fucking ass. I try to save you, but you didn't want to be saved. You weren't waiting because you're too scared. See what happens at the end is like, and then you think at the end when you're in a sinking down boat, you can then climb up out of nowhere. You're gonna have this power and strength to climb up out of nowhere and then just surpass everybody. And I've died in a boat sinking. Past lives, boat sinking. Exactly that scenario. I've been both. You know what's better? I've been both. In other words, I've been both. The ones, oh, I don't want to do it. Or the ones that, come on, let's go. You know which one is better? The one that tries to survive sooner. Because if you try to survive sooner, guess what? At the end, when you're sinking, you're not going to be struggling like a fucking cat, right? Cats hate water, right? Cat in water, just like kind of like, you understand? The time that your Creator is given is not something to be scared of. It's okay, great. Now we can just force the issue with every human being that doesn't want to do it and say, look, do you believe this bullshit in 2 years? We're going to come on, dude. Hey, do you see everything that's happening? Oh, but that's just, come on, it's just, all right, no matter what, the 50-year plan for your fucking conversion from one to the other is about as useless as, useless as, it's the most useless thing in the world. You can't even compare anything to it. You understand? You give yourself a time only to support a wealth class. Okay, forget. You give us 50 years, okay? And we go out. This is the Arab Emirates, the sultans and the sultans. I'm sure that many people of the Middle East, the uprising, they don't give a shit about these assholes because they what? All they're doing is fucking what? Supporting all these rich countries that were oil rich. That oil that's running through with the money through your veins, people. I work for a Union Bank of the Middle East, so I work with a bunch of them. In my 2 years, I worked with them. 2 years, doing stuff for them, computer stuff, and very young. And this is the way they were: money, money, money. Right? As they're sucking the blood out of Mother Earth and making a profit off of it. You want to make sure that they have a 50-year grace period to them to get off the fucking whoa, that's a really big ass king's chair or whatever that shit is, get off that shit and just go away, man. Because you want them to have a nice cushy fall as opposed to going like, fuck out of here, man. 50-year plan? No, we brought it down to 25 years. No, it should be a today plan. Actually, by tomorrow. We start today, by tomorrow, boom. Everybody gets a free car. A free Tesla. Oh shit, fuck this car. Yo, yeah, everybody. No, but you won't do that. Right? It's too expensive. Right? And because it's so expensive, right? Guess what? Because it's so expensive, right? Mother Earth suffers, right? And the sultans and the Boltons and the Gultons and the ones that have all those oil wells, guess what? They figure out how to transition from one thing, raping Mother Earth, to something else. Well, what are you doing? Well, we're not taking oil from them anymore. But now we find that all those forests that throughout the world that we saved, well, we can go in there and now we have legal rights to cut them all down and build huge emirates, displaying our ego in every place that we buy all those land. Mine. You have 2 years. You see, and you know your apocalypse books and all those fucking books that are written about the end of times, right? Those are, guess what? They have an acceleration period at the end. It's like that, right? Don't they? You know why? Because an apocalypse is not going to happen for 5, 10, 20, 30 years. It's going to happen swift and fast and to wipe this fucking civilization away and off of a planet that has been doing nothing but taking care of you. And all it wants you to do is take care of each other like she takes care of you. Instead, imagine if Mother Earth profited off of you. Imagine if as soon as you got on this planet, there was oh, we represent Mother Earth. You're gonna have to pay us this amount of fees. Like, wait, I'm a baby. I don't have. No, that's all right. We'll just cut off a little bit of your skin here, and then later on we'll create a clone, and then we'll make sure the clone comes after you and gets anything that he needs to get from Mother Earth. You think you imagine that? No, it's stupid, right? Ridiculous, right? Yet you do it, and you think if this living creature wants you to be honored, right? To it gives you everything. Everything, water, food, rain showers and sunshine and beaches and all this green grass and flowers, and she gives you all this stuff, right? And she goes, go ahead, children, go out there and profit from each other and compete. Take the stuff that I give you free and charge each other, and then waste your entire lifetime supporting that. If you believe that statement all the way through, that she does it specifically, and then she lets you go do whatever you want on her, you're about as stupid as they fucking come, right? Yet they don't teach us in school, right? They don't teach anything like this. They go, shh, don't say Mother Earth is a living organism, because children will get all scared. Oh, no, children, it's just a rock that goes through space, you know? We control everything about it. See, I personally didn't have no idea I was going to talk about this. I've been talking about my mother a lot. You know why? Because the time is ticking, man. You think I wouldn't rather be on a beach somewhere, fucking, doing even selling them. So a beach in Florida, just going, 2 years and I'm out of this fucking place. I'll just be down here enjoying the fucking good ass weather. And then, all right, man, it's coming. All right, let's get out of here, guys. Boom. We didn't make it this time, Starseeds. But you know what? There's always a next time. There always seems to be a next time. So it's up to you. Believe me, don't believe me, whatever you want to do about what I'm saying, about where I come from and how I get these messages. But listen to the fucking words. If you were this living organism, would you want her to do anything that you do to her? And you do a lot of fucked up things to her, right? One day more, you think she'd want you to have a 50-year fucking plan to make sure that shit fucking comes through? No. The planet, right? Mother Earth, right? Mother Earth. Pachamama, right? Pachamama. Mother Earth wants you to wake the fuck up. Stop doing the things you're doing to her. Start taking care of each other. Stop charging each other to live. Go back to tribal living. She really loved tribal cultures. And what did you do? You slaughter them all. Or you convert them into factory workers, right? So you think she wants you to be your current civilization? A living organism that's giving you life and everything about it. She wants you to keep on doing what you do wealth class, poverty class, you know, and the middle class in the middle, you know, the slave masters, right? The house slaves, middle class, and the poor are the fucking field slaves that do all the work that you enslave and keep stupid so they don't know about what they are. They don't understand about how they can ascend out of this place and go somewhere better. Where we're all waiting for them up there. It's like they're still nothing. How many? 8 billion, you know, Mother Earth. She don't like anything. 8 to 12 billion. She goes and she purges. And if they're really fucking her up really bad, she purges, man, like right at the 8 billion mark. Go Google how many billion people are on this planet. Go Google it. We're just reaching the 8 billion mark. You don't think Mother Earth said that to me? You don't believe that? Put your ear to the ground, right, and say, Mother Earth, what do you think of us? And I guarantee you, she'll have nothing good to say. Okay? So, it is important that you really start doing this tomorrow. Actually, if you start today and work your way into tomorrow, then there'll be every tomorrow will be let's see, much better for everyone on this planet, where equality reigns. Okay? And we're all equal, and we're all talking to Mother Earth, and she's saying, "Oh, guys, guess what? I'm shifting soon, and there's going to be a whole bunch of earthquakes here. You should evacuate these cities and come over here. And those big buildings. I didn't really like those, but they're going to go down soon." And you prepare, and you work with her, and and then the energy comes down that is ascending you, and I guarantee you there's a group of ascended souls to get the hell out of here, man. You guys, we need you up there. How long have you been in school, bro? How long? Fucking 2,000 years, dude? Come on, really? And then you have the age of Aquarius. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. The Kali Yuga ends. Bad time, the Kali Yuga. And then it's the time of beautiful enlightenment. You know, instead of Shiva, destruction, and creating, you have Shetki, the goddess of love, controlling and guiding everyone. You know what? So there'll be no more homelessness. There'll be no more poverty. Poverty's gone. Wealth class is gone. Poverty's gone. Everybody's, what? Fucking equal. Well, I love Rocky Balboa. The guy who had the sign. He's like, what is it? If there was no money, right, we would all be rich, right? If there was no money, right, we would all be rich, right? Because that's how we all were in tribal cultures. But then money came along, and it made us either rich, middle class, or fucking poor. So again, that caste system that you've had in place since a long fucking time, man, and should have been like wiped away like 2,000, 1,000 years ago, 100 years ago, even 50, man. Come on. And you plan to carry that into your future as creating this great civilization where profit and the economy and making sure you're this and that and own private property and all this complete and utter garbage is wasting your fucking times to the point where, like, oh wait, what happened? We're closing the school. What? The school is closed, man. That's enough. Yo, we had a place for 100 to 100 students. Now we got 3,000 students. What the fuck are we gonna do with all these kids? Nobody wants to graduate, and the teachers don't, and the principal doesn't want to, just get them out, kick them out of school. So they're here, 3,000 students, and we say, well, no, we can't afford this. We can't. Do you understand? Do you understand how much of a waste of a time your civilization is? And again, you got 2 years, man. You had 2012, 13 years ago, almost 13 years ago, 2012. 11 years ago, 12 years ago. Yeah, 11 years ago. 2012. And they gave you a 13-year grace period. And if you worked your way up to that, then you were ready for the energy. But you're nowhere close to it, man. And now it's my turn to tell you about you guys have to. That's what God wants asked me to ask you. That's what your Creator asked me to tell you, right? Boom, boom, boom. Please tell them they got 2 years. Hey, you got 2 years. You got 2 years. Sometimes less if it starts on December 1st, 2025. But sometimes a little more time if it really builds up to December 21st, 2025. That is the new 2012. 2012 was a test run and you failed. Now the acceleration period is gone. And that's why I'm wasting my fucking time whenever I can to do these videos. And I'm repeating the same shit? Yeah, I'm repeating the same shit. You know why? Because nothing else is more important, children. There's nothing else more important, children. Nothing else at all more important than what? Than you doing this right now. Drop all the other commandments. Drop everything you're doing. Everything. Take care of each other from birth to death. Providing each child a free existence. Allowing them to learn, grow, work out their karma, and eventually ascend, the soul inside, ascend out of the body into a higher plane. Number 2, take care of Mother Earth. I mean, interchangeably, they're the same. It's not even priority 1, priority 2. It's like priority 1 and priority 1, they should be doing at the same time. Take care of the planet's taking care of you, because eventually, if you don't take care of the planet and you keep on raping her, is what you're doing, she's going to what? She's going to wipe you off. It's 2 simple commandments. They're not even commandments. They're suggestions from God. Suggestions, very strong suggestions. You didn't do it. You haven't done this ever since the tribal culture you slaughtered. I know. So you haven't done this a long time. So now you have to do it. Start doing it really quickly, because that was all training for like this new energy that's coming 25. And if you're not ready, you're gonna fucking blow up. You're just gonna. You're not gonna be able to survive the energy shift. You're not. You're not. And then there's the whole Shiva coming down and saving you. But then when he doesn't save you, he pulls your soul out of your body as that disintegrates, and then he brings you back down to the pool of creation, where you sit and wait and go through another civilization of evolving from this little thing and then up to this big thing, and this great thing. Now you're with an ego and this great thing, and then you still have this money, this born money behind you, just like wrapped around your neck, fucking pulling you along like a fucking dog. And the wealth class, the money is the collar, and the wealth class, woo, they control the collar. They wrap you around, walk you around, doing whatever they want you to do until you die. And then you die, and you get reincarnated, and the same shit happens over and over again. That's why you have 8 billion. So, that's it. This is the, and that's why I'm going to keep on having to repeat this over and over again until you guys change. Somehow this gets out to a point where it does. Like when today, we're starting it tomorrow, man. It's like, tomorrow's Independence Day. Well, today's actually Independence Day. So if for anything, today would be a really good to start it. True independence for everybody, except for, Independence Day was, again, I've said this, Independence Day, right? You're celebrating 4th of July, right? It was a bunch of slave owners, right? Slave masters, right? A bunch of slave masters, right? That wanted their freedom from Britain, right? So they came to a country that they said they discovered, but it was here way before. It wasn't discovered. There's a whole tribal cultures here that they slaughtered for this land. The same slave owners, right? And then they got free from England and their rule and their taxation with their representation. Woo! For the handful of white guys, that controlled everything. Independence Day, woo! 4th of July, woo! Yay for the slave masters. But it represents independence, but you're not independent right now. You're all slaves, so it's to them still. To them still, you get it to them. Slavery was never abolished, children. It was switched over to business, corporate businesses, where then you have the slave master is now the business owner, the employee, right? Turns into the slave, and you have the same 2 levels. You have the house slave, which is the management employees, and you have the field slave, right? Who's what? The fucking asshole that has to sit there every day working 8 to 10 hours, making you rich. The one on top really rich, the one in the middle a little bit rich, a little less rich, and me, I just get by. That's your system. That's good for you? I think a quality-based system would have been a lot better. That's what God said. So, you got 2 years, people. You got 2 years. Namaste. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 And Lakesh, again. And Lakesh, again. You know. Yeah, 2 years. I wish I could, like, I said, one last thing. I wish I was like in the X-Men, right? The professor, in the chair, and he goes out to every human being, goes, da-dun! Guess what? Da-dun! This is how you free yourselves from slavery. You're a slave. Da-dun! You gotta do it in 2 years. Da-dun! And everybody's like, let's go! But I'm not. Maybe if you get Jean-Luc Picard, the guy who played him, you put him make a movie about it, and maybe everybody will just watch the movie and do it. Go ahead. I don't give a shit at this point. You might as well do it because you have to train every human being that was trained to be a slave to be free very quickly. Anyway, what's it? By all means necessary, right? KRS One. By all means necessary now. Thank you. Namaste, 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 namaste. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Oh God, the God of destruction and creation. You pick which one you want. You want destruction of a civilization, or you want the ascension of a lot of you. Decide. Om Namah Shivaya.